My name is Rosie Thompson. I come from the South Coast, Scottsboro. My husband passed away just on 5 years ago, and I had family living here, funny enough, at Bill Buchanan, about 30 years ago. And I thought, I don't want to be on my own. I couldn't bear just 2 months on my own, so I thought I'd come up and book myself in, which they took me straight away. Too soon, it's only 2 months. You can't just go into an old age home. Anyway, I did that, and it's nearly 5 years, and I haven't regretted it 1 minute, one single minute. I just love it here. I'm never bored. I sleep well at night. I know I'm safe, and I'm very happy, very happy. I've got a room, a room, and we've got the toilets right opposite, and bathroom and what have you, so I don't have far to go. I've made my room out more like a lounge, so I can say to friends, come and have a cup of tea. It's not like inviting them into my bedroom. Food, excellent. I find the food here very good. I wouldn't be cooking the meals that I get here if I was very happy, and I wouldn't change it for anything. I really am. If you want your space, as I say, you know, if I close my door, I'm there, watch TV, do whatever I want to do. I don't get people hassling me. Walk down, we've got a lovely garden, big garden that you can walk around, get your exercise, see new faces down there.
My name is Patrick Homan, and I've been here 12 years. So I decided to come here at the age of 67. I made it by 2 years. You've got to be 65, I think, to come and live here. You got a room, in a very comfortable room. You got 3 meals a day. Your linen and clothing are washed. It's safe and secure, and so I said that's for me. Before anybody moves in here to a room, the room is repainted. They clean the floor. They clean the windows. It's like a spotless room when you move in. This place is really quite amazing. For the price we pay here, there's nothing better in Durban. That's the truth. It's still, when you think, you're getting 3 meals a day, you get your linen washed, your place is cleaned, the place is spotless. The passages are spotless. The gardens are looked after. It's a huge garden, by the way. It's big. I've been here 12 years. But it's a lot of fun. Every Friday night you go down there. You can buy a piece of meat. You can have a drink and get some snacks and develop friendship with other people. Well, you know, I tell this story about this place because when I get out there, all my friends say, Patrick, you know, you're a single guy, man. Listen, you must get up to so much nonsense there at Bill Buchanan Homan with all these women. So I tell them, I said, listen, you think it's... I had a woman knocking on my door until 10 o'clock at night the other day. And they say, go on. I say, yeah. But eventually I got up and let her out. And the management here have been able to put a public TV for here on every floor. So ground floor, first floor, up to the 7th, up to not the 6 or 7. 6 or 7 they are life rights. They own their flat. Up to the 5th floor, there's a big TV on every floor with a nice bouquet. Last weekend, this lounge was full of people watching the Springboks get annihilated. No, they weren't annihilated, but they watched the Springbok All Blacks game, and the other games now being played in Europe. You know, the interesting thing is they serve supper at 3:30. Okay, and they serve a very small meal, which is fantastic. It's healthy. You know, you don't eat a huge meal and go and lie down in your bed. You get a small meal, and it's very nice. Sometimes you get a sausage roll. Sometimes you get a piece of cake. Sometimes you, like tonight, we're having a baked potato with cheese sauce on. You know, very tasty. And some of these sterile ladies, they go straight away to their, get into their night dress and their dressing gown, they eat supper, and they're going to meet. But then they're up at 4:30 in the morning, knocking on people's doors. No, they do, they get up very early. Yeah. The freedom that it allows me at my age, I'm 79, and what I'm also happy about is that it allows my family to live in peace. They know I'm okay, I'm safe, and they can get on with their lives.
Hi, I'm Alison Stewart. In November I'll have been here 10 years, and one of the greatest blessings to me is that we've been able to meet as a church throughout this time of COVID. We've been able to gather together, whether it's in our prayer group or the Bible study or church on Sunday. That's been very precious to me, and we've been free to be able to do that. During this time of COVID, management has been fantastic, helping us get to the shops, helping us to get to the doctor, the nurse, whatever we need, dentist. People with cars have had trouble with their cars. They haven't used them for 3 months. Management has made a plan and got themselves organised. That's been wonderful. Our care facility, once I'm no longer able to look after myself, just in the next building, ready to look after us. And I must tell you, my neighbour, who'd been here for a long, long time, swore blind she was never going to move into the frail care section until she had to do so, because she could no longer look after herself. And she phoned me shortly before she passed away. She said, "I cannot tell you how wonderful the care I've had in this place." From my heart, meeting with my fellow Christian people. And funnily enough, one of the things that has been particularly satisfying is I've been able to use my talents well in this place for the benefit of the other people, whether it's calling for housey on the patio with games, or writing the menu up on the board, that kind of thing. And it's grown me in that way as well, leading the church services when there's been no minister. I've been doing that, and it's been a really growth time for me here. I came by accident. I'd had a car accident, and I needed somewhere to go while my ankle healed. Came into the clinic for 2 months, and I just knew that I wasn't going to go back to my flat. I had to stay here, and he provided a purpose for me, for sure. Regarding my walker, we have a separate section in the dining room where we can go happily, and we are allowed to use the lifts as well as all the other people. It's not an issue. We've got ramps everywhere. Yeah, we're catered for. It's ramps everywhere. We've got some big slopes, but we can manage. We put our red tag out saying, right, I'm in bed now. But if my light is on and my red tag is out and clinic walk past, they know something's happened to me. And they will come and knock. Are you all right? Yes, just reading, thank you, or whatever. The whole place is Bill Buchanan Park. We live in Buchanan House, and there's Emerson House, the newer part of it. Down there we have 4 cottages that are separate, independent living. I think they're part of the life rights, must be part of the life rights. Then there are 3 different sections down there that are single level flats, but there's another flat below them, and they're allowed to come and partake of our activities.
My name is Myrtle. I'm been here, this is my 17th year. I arrived here in April 2005. And due to major changes in my life before, in 2004 and a couple of years before that, things just changed in my life completely. And then the most strange thing happened. I decided, well, I'm going to give up the flat and just live my life as it's going to present itself to me, travel, see what I can do. And I put my flat up for sale in the morning of one Friday morning, and it was sold on Friday afternoon.
Wow.
And suddenly I thought, oh my goodness, now what happens to me
Where
now?
do I go?
Nowhere to live. So anyway, the family all got together, and it ended up with me going to stay with my niece in their cottages they had in the garden. So, and I thought, well, this is fine, but I didn't want to keep on living with the family like that. So I thought it time for me to look around. And I did look around at private hotels and private houses and things like that, B&Bs, and all sorts of things happened. I thought things were changing. And then I heard about Bill Buchanan. And I came along and had my interview, and they showed me around, and I thought, my goodness, this is nice. I'm not domesticated, I don't cook for myself, never have. And all my things have always been somebody's done it for me, or I've gone out to restaurants and so on. Social life, wonderful. So I came here and I found that, gosh, this would suit me fine. Lovely people, lovely place, accommodation, and totally free. Come and go as I please. But I've been very, very happy here. Wonderful people. I made some wonderful, wonderful people and friends. A lot of them have gone now, unfortunately. That's the only sad part. I'm now 82, and I've had a very happy time here. And I can see myself staying here. They're already planning when I've got to move over to Emerson House. I'm not afraid of that at all, because I know what it's like and I know the people. And we've got Sandra here, our social worker, of course. And I've been very happy, and